These are the Polyphemus caterpillars. I had to wait just a minute to open the enclosure because this caterpillar was crawling on the door of the enclosure. So I just waited a minute and he crawled off. I will have to keep an eye on him to make sure he doesn't wander out of and off of the enclosure while I'm cleaning it. These guys have begun eating a lot. So I'm going to take everybody out so that I can clean the enclosure out. Doing this slowly because there's a lot of leaves and caterpillars coming with it. And I don't want anybody to get hurt. You can see this guy is holding on to 2 different leaves at the same time. I don't want to pull him away and have his legs get injured in the process. This leaf is empty. That leaf is empty. These are empty. Careful picking this one up because there's a caterpillar on the stem. This is just a stem left. They ate everything that was on the leaf. Okay, let me transfer this guy over. That's unoccupied. I do need to open this leaf up to make sure that nobody's inside of it. Okay, it's empty. That is empty. That's empty. Empty. Not empty. Empty. Not empty. Both of these leaves are empty. Picking this one up carefully because there's a caterpillar on the stem. This leaf is almost gone. This caterpillar is partially on the paper towel. Gonna give him a nudge, see if I can get him onto the leaf. Come on, buddy. He's still partly on the paper towel. Come on, buddy. No. All right. Try this leaf. Dump all the frass off. Oh, there's definitely a caterpillar on this one, right on the stem. This little guy. He has a piece of frass there. I don't know if it's stuck to him or if it's just coming out. Okay, it was just stuck a little bit. All right, cut this leaf. Oh, this one is being held on to. So I'm going to just snip that leaf a little bit. That one is empty. That one's empty. I just have a lot of small pieces of leaves here now. I just want to be sure that there weren't any caterpillars on the leaves. There are caterpillars on the bottom of the enclosure, so I'm going to have to take out the paper towels and then cut around several caterpillars because there's 3 over there and there's 2 over here. All right, so I cut around the 5 caterpillars that were on the paper towels on the bottom of the enclosure, and I swept out all the frass that was underneath the paper towels. And what I'm going to do now is get this caterpillar that is walking around the outside of the enclosure now. You know, the one how earlier I said I'll have to keep an eye on that one. Well, he is currently on the outside of the enclosure. He has made his way all over the place. I'm just going to stick a leaf in his way, wait for him to walk onto it. So this guy traveled pretty far. He walked all the way back here, around the rim, underneath the door, and then is currently over here. He has gone for a nice little adventure while I was cleaning the enclosure. Okay, so now that he's on the leaf, I'm going to put the leaf back in here and start giving these guys some fresh leaves. Just want to make sure that nothing is on them. These guys are hungry hippos right now. They have been eating like crazy. So I want to give them more leaves than I think that they need, because I would rather have them have too many leaves than not enough. just turning these leaves over to look at both sides of all the leaves to make sure that there are no harmful insects on them. I'm gonna put a little bit more in there. Again, just to be safe. Voila. These guys have a ton of leaves in here now. So I think that they should be all set until tomorrow.